Shalom, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Bakar Kadash, the bonus to my apostles, elders, great millstone. Salutations to the 144,000 and 130 left, the nation of Israel. I'm the brother Kabash from the GMS Atlanta camp, and I'm here with the whole family of fire. Let's do the spirit of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai. And in this lesson, I'm going to get straight to the point. Right now, I'm on break at work, so just take a quick, brief second to get in the spirit. As you can see, the appointed time of prophecies that the Lord had in mind before the beginning is happening, especially concerning the last days. The elect waking up, being marked with that seal. Revelation chapter 7 goes into that. The MOTB is out. So that prophecy has came to pass. And we only wait until it's mandated is when the hour of temptation is going to be here. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. And also Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30, verse 7. They're taking away the nourishment from Jake that the Lord said we was going to be nourished by the face of the serpent for a time and a time and a half. But that time and a half is prophetically going into the 350-year mark that we would have to live out all the prophecies of Deuteronomy 28. Because in the midst of those curses, you had the prophecies of other nations getting above us very high. We coming down very low. We should go into Egypt by way of ships again, and no man should buy us. Meaning no man should redeem us or save us and establish us back in our nation like aforetime. From the time of Ezra, Nehemiah, Zerubbabel, they're building up Jerusalem after the besiege of Babylonian Empire. They try to restore it back to when King David ruled in righteousness, even though the kingdom of Israel started with King Saul, but it really got elevated on a higher level with King David being on the throne and King Solomon. So these times the Lord is He's doing it in a more powerful way. Like it says in 2 Ezra chapter 9 about the effects at the end. Well, one of the effects is the Lord saving us in those chariots. So right here in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it should speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come to pass, it would not tarry. Yeah, so the visions of, like I mentioned, Revelation 13 and 16 about the MOTB is not holding back no more. The year 2000, about, the Lord coming back at that time, it couldn't have come back at that time because the Lord had his other prophecies that he had needed to be fulfilled. And then, too, the knowledge increased even more on a higher level than the year 2000. That a lot of people from One West, the old school, that the truth came out of by way of Abba Bivens and other elders like King Mashai, Elder Yaquab, High Priest Ariyah, Priest Shah, High Priest Shah Slakia. The other heads, especially our head, Apostle Tahar, came out of One West. They kind of ran with it for a while, but then, after 2000, they were still here. So the Lord put in their spirit that, other prophecies had to come to pass, and voila, we have it. Because every other video, the apostles from the apostles, the elders on down, brothers, is going into these prophecies. And it's matching up with the times that we're in. And then you got the 12 part of the world. We passed that part. 2 Ezra 14 and verse 11 and 12 goes into the prophetic prophecies of the Lord in a numeral type of way, according to time. The Lord had a set time of the beginning in the end, like he said to Ezra in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 6. We at the end, according to the Lord's prophecies. So we about to get up out of here, man. Yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. You know, thus said the Lord. So he says, though it tarry, wait for it, for it should surely come. This is the book of Amos chapter 9, verse 18. It says, all the sinners of my people should die by the sword, which say the evil should not overtake nor prevent us. Yeah, a lot of Jake, they're going to think that in their minds that the Lord is not going to make do on his words that he prophesied through his prophets. This is the book of Romans chapter 9, verse, Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? All their unbelief, shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid, yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Yeah, so even though Jake in the world ain't seeing it, it's Christians, Jake that's in the truth too, that know that they're Israel. Just because they don't see it, that don't mean that the Most High is not going to make his word in effect. You know, God forbid, because the Lord allowed everything else to go through. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. It's still in the hands of the wicked. That prophecy came to pass, but the Lord also said he would destroy the wicked. The son of perdition should go into that lake of fire, that destruction. And we're closely approaching that time. So I got one more, then I'm gonna wrap it up. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, and it reads, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is the time that's closely approaching. Pastor Hart said it's months, and you can look at prophecies and you can see that we're here. They got digital ID mandatory, January 2026. This whole digital system in effect, CBDC in America is going to take effect. So we're closely approaching in these times, man. Because Satan coming down with great wrath, so he's going to put that wrath on the people, especially with this chip. You ain't taking that chip, then you ain't a part of the system. So right here, I'm gonna get this in. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna get this in verse 10 again. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And that's where we at with it, man. We stand stiffly for the name of the Lord's sake, so we can get that crown, man, that crown of life. Because the wicked elite, they losing their power, they losing their grip on this world, and they got to make a drastic change, and we seeing it right now. So with all the hell that's breaking loose right now, people losing their jobs, people losing support from the government. This whole system is being bought out by the elite, and they're torturing people with these restrictions that they have, and the type of money people have to come up with to maintain this life. It's clear signs that the Lord is coming back to visit the earth, which he made, like he spoke in 2 chapter 9. Because like I said, Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, the devil coming down with great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time. Esau knows that he had but a very short time. So, for us, that's Israelite, you know, deemed as the undesirables, the nobodies in this world. Well, we have hope. We have hope, unlike these Edomites and people that believe in Pharaoh. Modern day Pharaoh, which is Esau, the so-called white man, and Egypt, which is America. And we have hope, which is in this doctrine, man. So, Lord will, this lesson was edified to then, let me say shalom.